Well, I know, hey, we finally got this sorting system hooked up, and now we've got all kinds of problems with it, right?
That's
Because
right.
somebody didn't want to do the automated belt to begin with. And you put that down crooked.
I thought you wouldn't notice. Oh my god, what the hell? How did it go through?
Because
No,
you
it
didn't
went all
set
the
it
way
up the next
through.
one. Yeah,
Oh, it
that's
has
why I
any
said I
on.
gotta
Oh,
fix this.
shucks. I thought I had
Yeah,
that
all of
set.
these have any. All
Oh,
of them
darn
have
it.
any.
So now we got screws all the way to the end. But the other problem we're
Yeah,
dealing
I've
with...
got
Remember the other
concrete all the way to
problem?
the end.
Like, the other problem is,
Well,
like, we get a
we
bunch
have
of concrete and then one of these, like, you know, tesseract frames comes through and
yeah.
clogs it and you can't see it because it's inside the smart splitter. That's another
Yep.
issue.
Yeah, I think we're supposed to set yeah, overflow should work. Maybe any undefined is better. So if it wasn't defined, move it through.
Wait a second. Now I get what you were saying earlier about, like, having a belt that loops back around.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, but wouldn't that get clogged eventually?
Well, it's either gonna loop around or we're just gonna input it into the awesome sync for now. Like we're doing it. We could do that for now,
Yep.
just to get it working.
Booyah. I love it. Okay,
I think
that's a great idea.
the faster option for right now.
Cool. I'm
If you
fixing my
want to connect
crookedness.
if you want to connect the belts all the way down, I'll get the awesome sync set up. We just need a awesome sync.
I think we're gonna need 2 awesome sinks.
We just need one.
Well, we
right
have 2
now in the
belts.
merger.
I think we should do 2, man. I'm telling you. I'll help you. I'm gonna come over here.
To fix our issue, we just need one and a merger. I mean, because they're pretty big. Awesome sinks are pretty
Oh,
big.
yeah. All right.
It's already going to be clipping with your walkway that you have.
I'll tear the walkway down. It's fine. It's all good. That walkway just keeps being in the way. Okay,
I
here we
don't want
go.
that there. I want this centered at least.
Oh. Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Okay, so then we want a logistics merger. Thinking about kids running around, blah 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 blah.
Yeah, Lana, I don't know. I feel like... Oh no.
Welcome to America.
Alright.
People can be as annoying as they want to be. Alright. So
You can be as annoying as you
awesome
want to.
sync is set. Yep, you can leave your friends behind.
And if they don't
Okay, so
dance
did you get all
along...
the belts? Get all the belts hooked up?
Going down the belt. I'm starting back at the beginning.
I'm getting the ones on my side on the way back.
My side, your side, my side, your side. Remember that?
Yes, my side, your side.
Do you remember where that's from?
Which, Farscape.
Yeah. Silly. My gimmick
The
base.
issue is that until we set items, they're just going to be deleted forever.
Whoops.
So,
But we're gonna get so much more awesome tickets to do something with.
yeah, but we're just going to destroy our items.
That's fine. We already have so much items. This is like the way to deal with the clog. Whoa, what's this?
Well, this also makes it so you can pick where you want items to go as well.
Yeah,
okay,
it's
so
true.
why is concrete not working now? Okay, so it has to be overflow. No, I have concrete set on left and right. It's going into it, but it's not sorting it. Why is it not going into my
That's on
system?
A.
It's not working like your system. Let's
Really?
grab this and copy settings.
Overflow. Huh.
And grab this and paste settings.
Oh, I see. What's the next one? Screws?
No, this. There we go. Okay,
Oh, that's
concrete
good.
is back.
That's good. Yeah, there we go. That's right.
So this next one can be screws. Yeah, do screws. Screw. Screws, and then
Still need to
I
be
want to
overflow.
do any undefined is what I would like it to be. But anything that's not defined here.
Oh, look at that. Like,
Send it
concrete's
through.
going through. Oh, because it's full. Or something. That makes sense.
Oh, because of overflow. That's why. Okay, yeah, we want it any undefined.
But don't we want overflow?
Because we
or-
want the concrete to always go into the storage or out the other side. I mean, overflow works for if it's backed up.
Yeah, but
I mean,
it's
it'll
gonna
just send it through.
get backed up eventually.
Yeah.
And
so
then-
we probably should stick with the overflow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That's why it was overflow. Is because if items pause. Okay. So overflow and set overflow. Okay. So which it means it's automatically going to send stuff to be shredded because the belt will be full. Okay, that makes sense as to why it does that.
Oh, yeah.
Better than nothing. Okay, so
Yeah.
the next one is iron rods. So move on down the line.
Okay, iron rods.
Iron rod. Iron rod, and then overflow. All right,
Cool.
so we're starting to get iron rods.
And we're just gonna watch it
Let's see
until.
what
Oh,
the next-
is that a rotor?
Well, I'm gonna watch it to see what the next item is.
I thought we had rotors already.
Yeah, we have. They're going to come in the overflow because they're taking too long to go on
forgetting.
the belt.
God, I keep forgetting about that. Oh yeah. At least there's less items now.
Yeah, so we got screws coming through. Yeah, it makes sense why it does that now, though.
That's awesome.
Okay, so what's the next?
Cherry says, set it to bed.
No.
Set it to bed.
Oh, we're out of items.
So the train's not dropping stuff off, or did we?
Oh, the rotors are coming now.
Okay, so rotors. Oh, cable. It looks like cable's next.
Ooh, I'm downstairs now. Oh, I
Yeah,
see.
so
It completely
cable.
empties it. Oh, yeah. How about this other stuff we have in boxes down here? Do we want to drain these boxes?
They're already draining into the other legacy right now. So
That's right. Okay. I was actually tempted to awesome sink all of them. In my bunch, I have like 4 awesome sinks down here.
yeah. So the next one is iron plate. After that, iron plate. Iron plate.
Oopsies.
Overflow coffee. Paste. Alright, so we're up to iron plates now. Those are reinforced, aren't they?
Oh yeah, we need those. They could be next to them, maybe. Or something like that.
Oh, we can adjust these if we need to later.
Yeah.
Reinforced iron plate.
Wait a second.
Reinforced iron. What's your problem, Bob?
Can you come up here and look at this?
I'm kind of busy.
I mean, like, I realized a little, like, flaw in our design.
Yeah, I've got an issue of my own that I just created. Give me a second.
Okay. Because, like, you know, we have, like, 2 storage boxes. We're only using one of those storage boxes.
Yes.
Oh.
It's by design.
What's the other storage box for, then, if I'm not going to use it for anything?
We are going to use it. The issue is that I haven't figured out how we're going to build into the second row yet, but we are going to use them.
Oh, we could stack the shit, maybe?
Stacking is probably part of it, but I haven't figured out how I want to build the system for the other storage crates yet.
Yeah,
So,
I didn't even perceive that at all. Well, okay,
well, I
cool.
did.
Oh, you did? Nice. Thinking of everything. So got plates, cables, got smart, less smart plates.
Okay, so we have rotors, concrete, screws, iron rods, cables. I don't see any iron plates or reinforced plates yet.
Reinforced plates.
Um,
Yeah, because we're basically draining the train down there. The train's like showing up. Oh, how about motors?
yeah, we can do motors after the reinforced. That can be the next one.
Okay, motors it is then.
Motor.
I just saw some on the belt, I thought. Or maybe they were something else.
Motor. Yeah, we're just trying to get this back up and running so that the
Oops, overflow.
trains can do whatever. Overflow. Okay.
Wait a second. Okay, you're over there. Okay, making sure. Oh, it's so dark.
Did you get your motors set up?
Yes. Now I have to do something.
What's our next item then? We already have concrete. I want to go take a look at the train, I guess. I want to see. I'm going to call off what the next one is. Let's see. Okay, so the belt is. Oh, we've got steel beams coming next.
Okay, that's important.
Steel beams and then steel pipes right after that. So steel beams, steel pipes.
Man, I want them to be next to each other, but okay, maybe not. Nope. Don't just do it. Beams. Oh, I'm missing it. Damn it! Not fast enough.
Yeah, we're gonna miss, which is fine. There's always more coming.
Oh yeah, I can't believe we're gonna drain our train system. The sushi belt might work.
Yeah. Okay, so we're doing beams first, right?
Yeah.
Steel beam,
Overflow.
steel beam,
Go. And then
overflow.
pipes.
Okay. Yeah, and the very
those-
next one will be
Oh,
pipes.
AI limiters.
Yeah, those will be after pipes.
Pipes.
Steel pipe,
Overflow.
steel pipe, overflow. And then the very next one will be AI limiters.
Okay.
AI limiter. AI limiter.
Oh, is that so the AI doesn't get too smart and get sentient?
Something like that. Oh,
It's hilarious.
the next one after AI. Did you get your AI limiter?
Yes, sir.
Okay, modular frames.
Yeah, modular frames. Candy bars. That's another one we didn't do yet.
Candy bars don't come in from the train.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. That's right. They come on their own fancy snowflake belt.
Yes.
Overflow.
Yep.
Okay, modular frames. Then we need advanced modular frames. I don't even think we have that unlocked.
We don't have those yet.
I mean, they should. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so what next? Okay, so I guess I'll go back and look at the train again. Let's see. Okay, so nothing on the belt at the moment. So let's look at the old box and see if that will
Ooh.
give me any clues.
Got- Yeah, well, macros by like a big like. There's a big drainage canal by
Okay,
macro though, so that totally makes sense.
So we need go ahead and do plastic and rubber for the next two.
You got him, boss. Alright,
Plastic,
alright,
rubber,
alright.
And then plastic, rubber, then jet fuel. plastic, rubber, then jet fuel.
Oh, yeah, nice. There you go. Now you're grouping them together. Plastic,
No, I'm just going off of what's coming next.
plastic. Yeah, in case you didn't see the last episode, Lana's house in Chiang Mai could possibly get flooded, but that's in Thailand.
Which one did you do?
Overflow. Plastic. Right here.
Plastic. Okay, that's what I wanted to make
Rubber.
sure. Plastic.
Rubber and jet fuel.
Plastic.
Overflow.
Plastic.
Well, I'm glad we're doing this. Rubber. This is a fun man activity. Overflow.
Yeah. All hands on deck.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
we'll probably have some issues that we'll need to fix. Rubber. Rubber.
You know what?
Rubber. Overflow. And then the last one is jet fuel.
Cool. Booyah.
Packaged fuel.
I got my packaged fuel in.
And then overflow.
Okay,
That's
so
those.
sudo apt install.
So we've got packaged fuel, so this will be the next one.
Oh,
Go down and check some more.
โอเคงั้นก็ไปตัดกันให้แม่หน่อยนะเชอรี่ตามนะเดี๋ยวแม่จะไป
Oh,
งาน
another
So
reason
we've
why
got
it's
rotors,
such-
modular frames. It's
Another
because of
reason-
low power.
Well, no, because they're 32-bit, so like all the other cool stuff is in 64-bit. Like,
Oh yeah, 64-bit versus 32.
yep, I can't even try Nix OS on it.
จ้า
Okay, so we've got
It's already came
so we
from
got
Mexico.
rotors, frames, concrete, reinforced, rods, steel, jet fuel cables, plastic, rubber. I think we've got it all covered as
Why?
well.
So we can
Was
just look-
coming into the train anyway.
Look, somebody could loot the house and like steal our bricks. Sorry, Heidi, what were you saying?
I think we have them all covered of what items are going into the train currently. I mean the plastic. I need to move the plastic and the rubber belt into our sorting system, but for now, everything is set up as it's supposed to be. Because it's just picking up the residual plastic and rubber from the train as it's been emptying out the random items.
Mhm.
So I think we've got it. So let's check these crates, make sure we've got rotors. We don't have concrete. Why don't we have concrete? Oh, we do have concrete. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, that's nice looking. Look at that.
Screws. We have some screws. We've got the rods. Cable. No. Oh, iron plates. Yep, we got plates. My inventory's still a mess.
Oh, we just don't have any plastic yet?
We've got reinforced. We've got motors. You have to make sure you're looking at the bottom container when you're looking at stuff.
I know. I
As
know that the
well.
top container isn't working. I didn't even foresee that. Galileo.
We don't have very many steel beams. Why are the steel beams not coming in?
Well, I'm gonna start customizing.
Steel beams. Oh, you're gonna leave me to clean up the mess.
What? Oh, what are you talking about? Everything's perfect right now.
High limiters.
The yellow one?
Modular frames.
No, I haven't seen that. Try under.
I need your help now.
You need to look underneath the sink.
No plastic, but we have rubber
That I cook food.
I didn't do that.
and jet fuel. Okay. So then we've got
Gali-
3,
Galileo.
6, 9 more items that we can put in.
369. 9 more items.
So we got I'm gonna come over here. Oh, smokeless powder should be on 1. But where does that come into the system? Because I don't think. Well, it doesn't come from that train anymore. I don't think.
Yeah, did we disconnect it?
Right.
I think we disconnected it
because
so we're
I've
good.
got. No, I have that coming into a different system. So we need smokeless powder and oil residue would be the next one. So smokeless powder, oil residue. Oh, we'll need a home for copper sheets because we don't have all of the copper stuff like wire and sheets.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let me do that now.
I'm just looking at our old storage system to see what stuff we had. Yeah, we need copper wire. Okay, so it looks like copper wire, copper sheets,
Probably something metal in there.
smokeless powder, and then the oil residue. Okay.
We're not sending oil residue anymore.
It's still in the system though.
I mean,
And we
it's in
have to allow for you dumping anything in your inventory.
I forgot about that part.
Yeah. Okay, so this one.
You know, can like equipment go onto the conveyor belt? I wonder.
Your equipment can go on the conveyor belt and it can wind up in the awesome sink.
Got it.
At the moment, we have everything going to the awesome sink.
Yeah, I need to make a gun factory where it's just like a whole bunch of guns. Grab a stack of guns.
Well,
You'll
if
need
you
it.
want guns, we need to set up. I'm going to set up for smokeless powder.
I mean, I'll build a gun factory a different time. Like, I'll build a blueprint from that. You know, we don't have to do that now. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just
I'm good.
trying to get things sorting in the system. Smokeless powder.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about
overflow,
the
copy settings.
the fluid. You know, like we need all the stuff we can craft with up here.
Okay, that's set for smokeless.
Overflow. Wait, what?
Smokeless powder.
What?
I just set it up for smokeless powder.
Oh my god. We're like on a different page. Okay, smokeless powder.
Where
I
did
thought
you
this was
set
going to be
up
the copper
that?
section.
Oh, this can be the copper section. Okay, so you want this to be sheets then?
No. Yes.
Copper sheet.
And then this is going to be copper wire. And then the cable. Wait, the
Copper
cable's not
sheet.
here? Oh my god.
Cable's over one.
Ah.
Or a couple over.
Oh well.
Now's your chance to reorganize. But you have to move from one inventory to the other. So copper sheet. We want copper wire.
Yeah, and then we're going to have the cables over here. Damn it. Any undefined overflow. And then quick wire. Quick wire maybe. No, quick wire instead. Quick wire instead. Screw the cables.
Wire.
Screw the
Oh,
cable.
we need wire. We need wire.
Yes, wire in the
Some
middle.
Wire.
Quick wire at the end.
Overflow.
And then
we're not even sending quick wire at the moment, but we can put quick wire.
I think
we'll
we
put quick
should.
wire on the end.
Man, I should set up.
Eventually.
Yeah, I should set up a quick wire factory to send some wire over here. Because that stuff's really important for
We
like, all
have-
the things.
We have a quick wire factory, but it's dedicated
What?
to making AI limiters right now.
Remember how I said we weren't training over like the purple cans? I just saw a whole bunch
I
fly
told
by.
you it was still stuck in the system.
Oh, it's still like in the train? We're actually finally getting
Still
through all that?
Still coming from the train. It still has to empty out all the crap that you put in various places.
Got it. So here's the smokeless powder.
So-
Remember that? Remember how you wanted to do that?
Yeah, this one will be smokeless powder.
Overflow. Overflow. There we go. Okay. Double check that I made
Smokeless
this correctly.
powder
Overflow.
and overflow.
Overflow.
Okay, and then the next one after that will be the barrels.
Wait, you want to keep those?
We might as well.
Well, we
Heavy
can't-
packaged heavy oil residue.
Well, we can't craft with
Otherwise,
those.
well,
Like, why keep
well,
it if we can't craft
could.
with it?
okay, so
And we're not going to
we'll
send any
leave
more.
it off. It'll just send them to the sink. Is
Yeah.
all it'll do then.
Yeah, totally. I don't know why we kept it. Back then I thought we could craft with it or something. Just sink it.
Yeah.
Cool, what else? What is another item that we didn't think of? Do we got like circuit boards or something like that? I guess we're not going to send those in here. I really don't know. I don't know about
Yeah.
those yet. And computers. We probably won't send those in here.
We're gonna send a bunch of things in here, and computers will be one at some point.
Yeah. I wonder what's ones that we didn't send yet. How about the there's smokeless powder, and then what's the other one? Like the blowy uppy powder for making nobelisks.
There's regular gunpowder, but we just needed the smokeless.
Black powder. Yeah, let's do some black powder. Here.
I'm guessing you're configuring more things again.
Yes, sir. This is the next one over from smokeless powder is black powder, so we'll just have both here so we can make bombs and guns.
Powder. Okay, the next one over is.
And then after that, the next one's is bullets.
Black powder was the next one you wanted. Okay.
I don't know how ammo. Yeah.
Black powder. It should be
Rifle
rifle ammo or something.
Might as well have.
And he wants his bullets put into the system.
Yep. I'll figure out a way to get those trucked over here whenever I get around to building a factory for guns, which I don't think I did in this one.
Build a gun factory here and pump out and pump in.
Yeah, but I might build it on the hill somewhere up here around this area. You know what I mean? And then have it pump into this place. Okay, cool. Well, that looks good.
Okay, so anything else from the train before I start pulling in more items?
Yeah, I wonder what else like we're missing, not thinking of. I'm gonna take a little look at this too. Okay, here we go. So we got skip it to myself. Oh, looks like that we got that. That's good. We don't have advanced frames. That's okay though.
We're not framey enough.
Yeah, we got the. Okay, we got the powder. Wire, cable, sheets, jetpack fuel. Yeah, it's like everything from other system. Rotors, motors. Oh, we don't have candy bars. Oh, but you said they're not in the system.
No,
yet.
They're not in the system.
Yeah. Okay. What do you want to do now?
Right now I'm trying to figure out putting plastic and rubbers and stuff into the new system. Because I split them off onto a separate train, and so I'm trying to figure out how I want them to come into the system now.
Yeah. Think about the top container too, because we're gonna have to deal with that. Where are the blasted? Where is that? Gotta figure out where that is now.
So the way that we were bringing it in for was with a merger. But if I do that, then I'm limiting the two belts that we're back to the same problem we had earlier. Too much crap coming in. So this might call for a direct belt. Is probably what this is gonna need, maybe.
That would be cool, yeah. You gotta figure out
the issue is there are multiple items though on this train.
You're gonna have to have a filter down there for that.
But we're already filtering in the sorting system.
I know, but you could just like have another filter down there, because it'll be more efficient that way because you're gonna do a direct belt.
I'm thinking about doing a direct belt. Okay, so we need.
You don't have to though. You could just
need the train to show up.
break it off a piece of that tic tac lap.
Tic tac copy.
Tic tac lat. Yeah, tic tac copyright strike.
Yeah. Okay, so we've got that. Making progress. Making progress.
Making progress.
Okay, so that's cleaning things up a bit.
Yeah, this is great. Super duper.
But now I'm going to mess them up again. So either we add item filters at the train and bring up individual belt, or we bring it up and we merge it on that on the spot where we start. Okay, so jet fuel, plastic, rubber is the only thing coming from that train. So, which I'm going to need another train because this is going too slow. which may bog things down, but we will start with it.
Oh yeah,
So we need a freight
I
car,
got all the food.
and then we configure this train with the queue menu.
Oh my god.
And edit timetable, so we want oil products
I would love to do all that
input
stuff.
and drop off.
Wait a second.
Save changes and
Can I
turn
rec-
on self-driving.
Can I tell you something?
Give me a second here. Tell me what.
The Cybertruck.
What about it?
It has some lore on it. It has like 2 bullet holes in the glass. I don't remember those being there last time.
Let me see. So, oil products, drop off, and input. Turn on self-driving. I'm trying to get the train set up. All right. Yeah. So bullet holes on the Elon Musk mobile.
Yeah, exactly. 2 bullet holes. I'll send you a picture. Right here.
So, why does it say that is unreachable? Shouldn't be unreachable.
Oh, you can take photos in the game. That's nice.
Yeah, there's a lot of things you can do. I'm trying to get this train set up. Oh, the train's backwards. I think. Why did I try to add this? I like
Why
trains, but they're a pain in the butt.
Where do they make it to where you can't turn the Cybertruck?
Cyberwagon, yeah.
Cyberwagon?
Electric.
Yeah, why is it like not letting me turn? It just like won't let me steer.
Locomotive. We want it going the proper direction this time. We want to set up and turn on self-driving. There we go. Okay, so now we have 2 trains that are going to be picking up oil products. Just hearing dings. Dingers. Some dingers from you guys. Sorry for the messaging. Check your messages. You might have a message.
Oh, Jake said he got lost in the game. Like, get lost in the game with us?
Yeah, that's
I can't turn this
fine.
thing.
You may
Stupid
come.
Cybertruck. Did you just delete my Cybertruck?
Yes, I deleted your Cyberwagon. There you go.
But like, I can't turn it around. Hey, look at that. He actually did join the game. Look at that.
Nice. Where's he at?
Up on the top. So yeah, it's not driving. Oh, you want me to provide toothpicks? I gotta go do some honeydew. What is it? Honeypot? Honeydew stuff. Gotta help Lana because she's deliciously cooking food. So I'm gonna go hide my guy somewhere.
So you're gonna take a break for the next 30 minutes that we've got left then?
Well, I mean,
Or should we end the episode here? Because I don't mind just talking to the camera while I'm waiting for Jake to maybe
yeah, why don't you just do that? And I'll just like,
Not this one, another one. Okay. Another side.
Yeah,
I'm
go
gonna
do your
hide.
honeydew list before you get in trouble.
go, I'm gonna like set it in.
I'll try to figure out this plastic mess that I've created for myself. So I've got to figure out how I want to get the plastic items into the system. So we've got plastic, rubber, and fuel, which we've already set up on the conveyor belt, but the conveyor belt's going to be pretty busy because of all the other crap that we're sorting. So I want to input that into the system. Let me find one of the holes that I came out of and take a look and think. So I need to see where which items are coming in at the moment. Okay, so we have plastic here, we have rubber here, we have jetpack fuel here. So this building right here would be a prime candidate for this. So we could set up a merger here. And then that way we can merge in the belts from the train, but we have 2 of them. So I would need to do 1 on either side to make it work the way that we want it to work. But then that messes up Pat's dynamics of the railings. Unless I go behind it, which I can go behind it, that's fine. Okay, so what I want is to delete that. I want to put in a logistics merger, conveyor merger, and I need it to go that direction. Oops. Is there enough space for this? Looks like there's enough space. Okay, so that merger. And then I need the logistics conveyor belt 4. So the conveyor belt 4, and that should let items go through it for now. And then I'll put a porthole here, which is going to be as centered as I can make it. And then conveyor. And I'm out of candy bars. Okay. So, candy bars it is. I need candy. Looking for candy. Ooh, that system finally empty out. Looks like it might have. Alright, so grab my additional candy bars that I need. Here, let's stack these. So we want frames stacked. We want fuel stacked. I want my candy bars stacked so they've got a nice home. We've got a messy inventory as always. Let's move these around. Get some semblance of non-chaos back in my life. Which probably won't last long. As soon as Pat gets back on, it'll probably be gone again. Let's do rubber. AI limiters, move the cables down, just a little bit of rubber for now, get rid of the additional fuel, and move the additional cables. Okay, steel pipes, okay. So while I'm up here, I might as well get some rods and iron plates, so that I have enough build materials to continue building the things that I want to build. Or I could just wing it and come up here to the items storage over and over and over again. But that's not as fun. I like to build stuff. Alright, squirrel. Squirrel accomplished. So now I want to come down this section. This is not the same section. But I put that on. Oh, because I want to do it before it gets to the item sorter. That's why I'm doing this. Okay. Reminding myself and keeping track. Got it. That's going into that merger. Then I get rid of this. And we might as well compact it and keep it the same way on the inside for OCD purposes. Right, so we got that one. Put on the conveyor Mark IV belt. Mark IV belt. Need another conveyor lift hole right there. And then get our conveyor lift in like so. Alright. So then should be able to drop down from here. And this is where cables need to go. We're actually pretty close to where we wanted to be anyway. That's cool. So that worked out to our advantage. All right, so we come over here and we want to come up from there. So let's get rid of that. Let's see. So if we're coming up from that tile, I need one more of these. Like so. And then I want to come down here. So we have two things. We have this half right below. I think we want it probably right there and right there. Okay. So the bottom one goes to the farther side, far side, reversed. And the other one goes to the top side, reversed, and clicks in. So that's a double our input. As long as I remember to hook up the belt. Okay, so now we have both of those. Come on, jetpack. Oh, just barely. That could have been bad, but it wasn't, thankfully. Alright, so we have the two belts coming up here, and we can go ahead and cover over the top of the train now. And as we need to add more items in, we'll do this same thing of when we bring in new trains, we'll bring in items specifically to train spots. So both of those went up. So I keep them together until I get there. Okay. So we start with being a pain in the butt as to where these items are. So annoying. Because of the way they fall on a half frame. We'll just work with it. We can move it over though. So we'll start with these here. And then we want to shift them over one tile so that they line up. And I can stop complaining about things not lining up right. Our own things we made of our own accord. So there's one. There's two. And we'll add a little S bend in this, like so. And we'll do, oop, so fidgety sometimes, but when it works, it's great. When it doesn't, it doesn't. But we'll get this sorted. There we go. Okay, so now both of them are moved on to the same foundation, and then we want to move it to about here. Yeah, we want to do it to about here. So we're going to add a couple more holes to get this set up. And we'll do a couple here. Turn them this way. And then when we get to here, we're back to being in the annoying half frame setup stuff. Okay, just do this for now. You don't know how much it hurts. For Pat, this is fun. For me, it hurts to try to organize things that it's more like if you took Josh from Let's Scheme It Out, that would be Pat, and his brother Jake as well. And then you take somebody like Total Eclipse or Bits, and that's me, because I like to try to stay organized and try to make things look somewhat decent, although I'm not to that extreme. So I'm kind of in between the Let's Game It Out Josh and the Manic Patrick and Jake. So okay, so we want to bring down the conveyor right here, which I might do this a little different because we want to bring that one down and we want to bring that one down. It might make sense just to continue the belt and then bring it over instead of trying to, yeah, because that sits on a center and that sits on a center. Okay. Oy, all the things you have to think about when you're doing this. Alright, so that can go there, that can go there. This belt doesn't need to come over yet. That one will continue straight. This one can come over a little further. And so we want to turn here. So this is where we want our conveyor pole. And then we want to conveyor belt to this one to that one. And then we have that little, well, don't need the pole really. It was just there to mark where it goes. So let's get a full belt. Okay, so that should start pulling things off the train. Then the next one we need
I'm back.
2 more items.
You need a few
Welcome
more
back.
items.
Yeah, I was complaining about belts and trying to make things look pretty and how that you're basically Josh from Let's Game It Out, you and Jake, and I'm more like a Kibitz or a Total Eclipse.
Can you do the Kibitz accent?
Organized. No, I can't do a Kibitz accent.
Oh, why don't you know why you did it that way?
I don't know what his accent is, but you're
Like an Irish
probably
accent or something like that.
butchering it. Yeah,
Oh, I
you're
can't even
probably
do it.
Butchering his accent,
I wish
whatever
I could
it
be
is.
cool like that.
Yeah. So I'm just trying to get this belt thing figured out. So what I decided to do is use a merger
Ooh.
at the point of where we're bringing in the, just before we bring in the stuff we want to sort. So
Oh, so you made another sushi belt?
no, well, I added to our already sushi belt storage system. So
Got it. Lana just said that
trying
the...
to
Did you just get a message, Lana?
said what?
She's going to the house for us.
And then what'd she say?
She said if the water cross the road, the house will be flooded.
It's flooded on the other side, like the neighbors' houses are flooded?
Yeah, it's already crossing the macro now.
Oh, macro. Oh, got it. Damn, so macro's flooded.
But it's remember that in our house they have the little water
Yeah, that little canal's gonna flood.
there.
Yep.
And the water's gonna go everywhere. They have to,
God, the house is getting so fucked up. It'll still be fine, but it's just like, gotta redo the whole floors now.
Good.
She started to looking for the camera guy to put a camera for us because it's nobody there. It's a house very dangerous.
Okay, so I have plastic coming in, and I have rubber coming in, and I have the jet fuel coming in. So because we put those in their own section, and those are the things that were coming on the train, what I did is I added a merger. So if you take a look at this over here,
Yeah, I'd love to come take a look. Oh, it's up there.
yeah,
You
it's
know,
up here.
its own section. Right, because we redid the whole train. Alright.
So I'll ping it again just so you can see. I'm down at the belt level.
Ah, shit. Whoops.
Oh, there you. Hey! Quit dropping the floor out from underneath
Here,
me.
look him up that way.
Okay. So I put a merger right here in between where I built up the. I did one on either side for the 2 belts from the new train. So since there's a separate train that brings in the plastic and the rubber, this is the point that the rubber and the plastic and the jet fuel come into the sorting system. And if you go to the next bay over, then you'll see that they're set up for plastic, for rubber, and for packaged fuel.
That's great.
So, yes, they're getting sushi'd onto the item sorting belt system, but they're done at the minimal point, so they won't be clogging the system as much as everything else.
Cool.
So everything else will still be coming in at where we trained it in, and then we separated out the plastics. Okay.
Can you show me where how the plastic train connects?
Sure. That's we're gonna have to go down a couple floors, so I'll grab this one. Whoa, jerk. Okay, so right here is where the plastic and the jet fuel and the train stuff comes in.
Is this
it comes
this train
down here
here?
to this train that I'm standing on. Yeah.
Wasn't this train station like already here before?
It was, but it was not being utilized.
Oh,
so
it didn't get used at all?
Right. Because we just did the one train and we never got around to expanding. But we had set it up for expansion. So I have 2 trains that are picking up oil, plastic. So it's picking them up at a good pace. So while one train is traveling, the other train is traveling. So we have 4 trains going total at the moment. And then back at the base, I put in a brand new train station that's just for the oil, plastic, and jet fuel. So the way that this works then is we can put trains on other factories to bring things in, but we build another train bay, and then we pipe those items into the system from the new train bay. But to put in a new train, we need the curved track. We need the cargo station to drop off in the train station, and then the signal lines and the switches to make sure that the train can automatically go in and out. And then we just expand it off into that direction, ad nauseum. So.
Got it. I'm gonna go back.
Why is an empty train coming in now?
Probably because it doesn't have any items.
Yeah, it doesn't have any items. So there was no plastic or rubber or whatever to pick up. So wait for me, train. I'm coming.
Doesn't this train go connect where the other?
Well, you can ride the train with me if you want to. It's about to leave.
Oh, I actually already started riding. I caught the other train. I caught it the previous train.
Well, you'll see that it goes, and it'll stop off where I set up the second station for plastics and rubbers.
And so that just connects. That just connects right up to the other plastic train. Wait, this one's full?
So I have one that's called oil production drop and oil production input. So I have a input and drop zone. So the input is where it's coming into the system. The output is where it's going into our storage system. That's what I named the 2 stations.
Okay. Yeah.
The signals allow the multiple trains to be on the same track at the same time.
I got you.
But what we can do is we can branch off of the train rails at any point, and we can set up drop-off stations at the train depot where we are, and we can set up alternate input stations at the other end of the train system. But these 2 trains are configured to only pick up oil-related products, so they skip past all of the other stops, whereas you had the other trains set to stop at like 2 or 3 places and pick up stuff.
Right on.
This train is dedicated just to oil, so that gets rid of some of the sushi. So But there is a little bit of delay of waiting because of the other 2 trains that are still picking up sushi items, which we can split those out later if we need to, or we can just leave them sushi'd. But either way. But we've got 4 trains. I might need to add another train to the oil place. I think we only have room for 1 train though because it's looped. But we only have 1 train bringing in oil and plastics and rubbers.
I feel like you could probably fit another train on
which
here.
It's
you could just
which
wait.
It's empty.
The train that stopped at
here
oil
comes-
just now, like I don't know if that's
Mhm.
this train, but it was like stopped, but it didn't try to drop any items on. Is like totally full.
Well, they didn't. It's because the one that's totally full should be emptying when it goes to the sorting facility.
Got it. Let's see if it does.
Because right now, I think we're keeping up with the production of the oil.
Mhm.
Because it's picking up an entire train load. And it's going to drop it off here. It's going to immediately belt it over to the other train that's waiting. Yeah, so let's see how this goes. Because it just dropped off. Yeah, so it's only picked up 4 slots worth of items and dropped them off. That train is not efficient at all.
Yeah, the big sushi train. Yeah,
so
that makes sense.
Yeah, so it only unloaded 4 stacks of items, and it pumps those 4 stacks of items into the train that I am at. So we have more bandwidth that we can set up, but we need to set up the oil train to be more efficient to do a loop so that we can bring multiple trains instead of just the 1 train that we have going back and forth. And
Yeah.
I have 2 trains going, but there's not enough items to keep the 2 trains busy. So we're handling the whatever it's bringing over. There has to be a way though to set it so the train takes a full load before leaving, but I'm not smart enough to figure that out yet. So I don't know if there is a way to do that. If there is, it'll be on the train itself, like to have to wait. Just timetables. I'm not seeing any having to wait for items, so that's something we can maybe try to figure out at some point. But for now, our system's pretty inefficient, as we know.
Tell me about it.
But it is getting more efficient because we don't have items waiting in the box. The box is picking up items, sending them along, and being handled. The other train system is their items waiting. There's not as many items waiting, so we're also now efficiently handling the items from the first train that we had set up. So there's not very much stuff going into the train, at least as far as steel, because this train station that I'm at, the only things that are dropped off here is steel stuff, hence the name steel stuff. But the other 2 drop-off locations, it picks up the screws and other things like that. So there's not very much steel going into the system, so it doesn't have much to pick up when it stops at that station. And again, we have 2 trains going to keep items moving. So let's see how it's keeping up with the other stuff. But unfortunately, that's going to have to wait until next time. But I will take a quick look since I made it over here. So we have a few stacks of concrete screws, AI limiters, plates, and things. And then this other crate is empty. So yeah, we're keeping up with the item production at the moment.
Which is pretty good.
So
Pretty good.
yeah. Yeah, we're still not efficiently making things like we should, because well, Well, the rotor's going at full bar, so we're making 4, 8, 12 rotors per minute. So it's keeping up with the 12 rotors per minute. It's keeping with whatever excess of screws I'm sending, whatever excess of the reinforced plates, which we've got a full container of now, which is nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we have one buffered container of reinforced plates, which is for the rotors, rotor manufacturing. Okay, yeah, so the bottom items are, so we're stockpiling screws, we're sending, we still have a full container of screws on the bottom, and that's it. So yeah, the factory's starting to hum again.
Yeah. This old
Finally.
factory is finally starting to come together.
Yep. Okay, well, if you liked what you saw, hit the like button, subscribe, and leave a comment below. Maybe we'll get to finally getting this factory to look pretty as well as to work pretty, but I think the form should follow beauty, so it should function correctly, and then we can make it look good. So,
Yeah, exactly.
but Pat can be in charge of just making it look good as I'm making it functional, so could do
Spaghetti
that as
builds.
well.
Yep.
All right, we'll catch you in the next episode.
Catch you later.
Bye.